Okay, let's go question number 6 in exercise 1, 2. They say correct all the statements that are false. Like they say 3.04 is 3 when we run it to the nearest whole number. Okay, and to the nearest tenths. Let's see. Let's do first before we say true or false. Let's round them. Okay, 3.04. I know that to the nearest whole number is going to give me 3 because the whole number is 3 and after 3 there is 0, so we're not going to add anything. Okay, good. And to the nearest tenth, the tenth is 0. On the right of 0, we've got 4. We're not going to add anything. So it's going to be 3.0. But you need to understand 3.0, it is to the nearest tenth. And 3 is to the nearest whole. When you round to the nearest tenth or to the nearest any digit, and that's digit, there is no number existing, so you must put 0 for it. So we cannot say this equal to 3. I know that mathematically 3 and 3.0, they are the same value, yes. But in rounding, when I say 3.0, that means this number has been rounded to the nearest tenth. So we say what? We say this is false. Why? I say to the nearest whole. Whole is 3. And to the tenth is 3.0. The 3.0. That's what you need to understand. Question number B. They say 5.03 is 5 when you run to the nearest whole number, okay? And it is 5.0 when you run to the nearest tenth. Before we say true or false, we need to understand. Let's go. This one, 5.03 to the nearest whole. The whole number is 5. After 5, there is 0. So it's going to be 5. Nearest tens, after the 0, after the tens is 0. After there is 3. So it's going to be 5.0. Yes, so this is actually true. True. They say 7 as number C, 6.95 is 7 when we round it to the nearest whole number. And 6.9 when we round it to the nearest tenth. Let's see, to the nearest whole number is 6. So it's going to round it, it's going to be what? It's going to be 7. Yes, because 6, there is 9, we add 1 to the 6. Great. And to the nearest tenth, the tenth is this 9. Okay, we look after the 9, we have got what? 5. 5 plus 9 is 10. 0 and we carry over 1. So to the nearest tenth is going to be what? It's going to be actually 7.0. Okay, so we say this is what? This is false. And why false? Because of the same reason. Okay. Okay, we say this is what? This is false. Okay, and we say why it is false? Because of the same reason. Okay, what we say this one to the nearest whole is going to be what? Is going to be a 7. And to the nearest tenth is going to be what? It's going to be 7.0. Here we go. They ask you run these numbers or these measures to the nearest tenth. Okay, nearest tenth, you see each measure and then you see which digit is a tenth. Like when we say 55.55, we see that the tenth is 5. And then after 5, there is another 5. So it's going to be 55.6. And it's going to be what? It's going to be liters. The one after the tenth is 2. And after 2, there is another 2. So we're not going to add anyone. So it's going to be 12.2. And we're going to drop the other 2, which is going to be also what? Meters. The one after is 35.45 kilograms. The tenth is 4. After 4, there is 5. So you're going to add 1 to the 4. So it's going to be 35.5 kilograms. This is how we do it. Number 8, they say choose the smallest number. That's round to the nearest 1. Before we do so, we see this one round to the nearest 1, yes. Because the whole number is 0 and then this 5 is this one round to the nearest 1, yeah. It does. This one is 0.99 when we round it, it's round to the nearest 1, yes, it does. This one round to the nearest 2. This rounds to the nearest 1. This rounds to the nearest 1. And this rounds to the nearest 1. And this is a 0. Then between them, you see which number is going to be rounding to the nearest. Okay, so between them, you find it is 5.5. Okay, 5.5 is the number. Okay, so we'll choose the smallest number. I say the smallest number. Okay, I write the smallest number. Number is 0.5. You compare between decimals. We said Jasper says 7.97 is 8 when we round it to the nearest whole number, and it is 8 when we round it to the nearest tens. Or what you need to do is just like round it. Round it to the nearest whole number. To the nearest whole number, it is 7.9 is going to be 8 because the whole number is 7, and after 7 on right we have got 9, so it's going to be 8. And to the nearest tenth, okay, we look at the nearest tenth, we say the whole number is 8, and then we see nearest tenth. The 10th is what is 9? After 9, there is 7. Then we add 1 to the 9. 1 plus 9 is 10. 0 equal over 1, and 1 plus 7 is 8. But it's going to be 8.0. Okay, so now we are going to go and see, is Jasper's correct? We say no. He is not. Explain your answer. Why? I'll say what? Because. Okay, 7.97 to the nearest whole is A, but to the nearest tenth is 8.0. That's all, and this is the end of this exercise. And thank you. See you in another videos.